All right, James Lynch here for Fightful.com with Tiki Ghosn, who is here for Juan Archuleta and a lot of other fighters here. Of course, Tiki is a former UFC fighter, and now he's gotten into the management game. Tiki, how are you, man?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing awesome.
You look pretty fly.
Well, you know, someone's got to class up the joint here, so I'll be the guy to do it. But talk a little bit about your career post MMA. You've gotten into management. How did that all come together?
So, it actually fell into my lap. I was basically coaching and training fighters as well. Rampage Jackson came back and said, "Hey, man, I need your help." And I said, "All right, what do you need?" He's like, "I need a manager." I said, "All right, let's do it." At the time, he found himself in a bad spot. He was, in between organizations, in lawsuits, and he was in bad shape, and got him out of that, and, and here we are.
So who are some of the clients you manage, just for those who might not know?
Czech Congo, Rampage Jackson, TJ Dillashaw, Juan Archuleta, just to name a few.
That's cool. So what's that like? This is a new venture for you, and you're repping some of the top names in the sport.
I love it. It's something that I've been able to do after fighting that keeps me in it, aside from coaching. Coaching is one of my passions as well, but this is a relationship-based business, and I've kept really good relationships with Scott Coker, Dana White, the people that you need to know in this business.
Right. Okay. And has there been any challenges? Like, is there anything that surprised you going from being a fighter to a manager, just seeing the industry from behind the scenes?
No, I've always been behind the scenes, and I haven't really. It's nothing strange to me. I've been there for a while, but it wasn't until I started using my network and putting my relationships to work that it made sense for me.
Do you still train at all as well?
Oh, I train every day still.
Yeah, that's good. So no chance of a comeback, though? We see some of these guys coming to Bellator trying to have a second life. Any comeback here?
You know what? I get the feeling all the time, and then you string together like 2 or 3 weeks of training, and I'm like, nah, this is probably not a good idea.
Okay, that's good. And anyone you're looking to sign, you mentioned those top names. Are you looking to sign any prospects or anything like that?
I have a few that I'm signing in the next coming.
So stay tuned. That's a teaser, what we call it.
It's a teaser. There's still more. I just named a few of the guys that I work with, but I like to have a good relationship with the people that I work with and make sure that we're on the same page. You never want to work with somebody who's difficult to work with. I've been in this sport for a long time, and I've seen every single walk of life when it comes to fighter, when it comes to athlete, when it comes to prima donnas, and I feel like I choose the ones that I want to work with and the ones that I mesh with as well.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it, and best of luck on Saturday with Juan and the rest of your clients.
Cool. Thank you.